This is the San Diego State Business Alumni Network's Business of series. It's our signature series where we'll focus in on a specific industry. And today, this is the business of craft beer.
One thing that's really unique about the craft beer industry is that all the different players collaborate together, and their main focus is not profits, but it's actually coming together and make the best possible product.
We actually have halls, resource centers that could be named also. Carl Strauss Research Lab would be great. Stone Brewing Hall would be great, just to think about it. Okay, now to the business of beer.
We're going to be talking about craft beer, the business of craft beer. We're going to also talk a little bit about the retail market, what's happening right now, the changes that have been going on, what makes San Diego so successful, and what the future is to bring.
We're really lucky to be here in San Diego, so the next big thing is going to be continuing to be the nation's best city for craft beer.
I think it's going to be great because people are going to learn a little bit more about what has become and will continue to become a major portion of what San Diego becomes known for.
We recognize the importance of the industry, we recognize the uniqueness of the industry, and our team now is focused on introducing San Diego in a different way, and we've had tremendous success at getting the craft brewery industry noticed in San Diego.
We employ a lot of people, we have a worldwide reputation, and we contribute a lot to the economy.
Last year in 2012, we experienced 86% growth from 2011, and again we're looking at a 50% clip for this year. So there's really no end in sight.
It has created a unique industry and a hub that has become almost self-perpetuating here. And so it's creating lots of jobs, lots of opportunities, and it's making the lifestyle here in San Diego even better.
I think as long as people continue to innovate and are passionate about it and do something interesting that attracts people, I think there's enough growth for everybody.
The brewers feel very much embraced and supported by their colleagues in the brewing industry here in San Diego, and I think that has contributed, to the growth of new breweries and brewers going out on their own here in town.
Home brewers are really, I see them as the cutting edge brewing. We still look to home brewers to show us what the next great beer is. We're big fans of each other, and you can open up my refrigerator and you can find bottles in there from the other breweries, Stone and Green Glass.
Peter Zine that you just interviewed was a huge influence on us and very helpful with us. We actually have his original bottling line, so we've kind of followed in his footsteps, and he's been kind of a mentor to us.
A lot of the collaboration, a lot of really love amongst one another in the industry, and how everyone has a true passion to grow together.
I know why it's successful now. Everybody's helping each other. There are no trade secrets, and a rising tide has lifted everybody. Uniqueness of the culture here is how willing everybody is to try new products or embrace a brewery, support the brewery no matter what. Nobody is too good for beer here.
We want the industry itself to just continue to grow. The pie just keeps getting bigger. We definitely help each other. And through those collaborations, we just learn more and more, and our products get better and better.
There's still a lot of growth in the U.S. beer market for craft beer. We're still only 6% of the domestic beer market. I think it could be 10, 15, 20%.
I think the other side of the business craft brewing is the sharing of craft beer, which can involve pubs, it can involve brewery restaurants, and whatever sorts of environments are designed around that sharing activity.
I love the idea that we make the beer and it's in the neighborhood grocery stores and in the pubs and restaurants, and my neighbors can stop in and buy it. That's my big motivator.
We actually do tours and we show them San Diego, and we also now show them the experiences that have to do with craft brewery, and the explosion in North Park, which has now made that another great tourist destination within the city of San Diego.
Let's get these pockets of community. There needs to be more. The right example is, why isn't there something a little closer to San Diego State? Perfect area. I might have to do that. You never know. You never know.
Sometimes people say, I don't like beer. The real reason was they've never really had a beer. Don't be scared of the wonderful craft brews of San Diego, and I hope you can continue to support the local businesses.
It's amazing.
Excellence.
Radical.
Exciting.
Significant.
Bubblicious.
Exciting.
Wonderful.
Incredible.
One word tonight would be authentic.